In today's tech tip, we will discuss the importance of testing fluids such as coolant, oil, and DEF, and explain how doing so can increase your vehicle's longevity. Regular testing of these fluids allows technicians to prevent potential issues. For example, DEF contains urea, a concentrate that expires over time. Therefore, it's important to test regularly and avoid using expired fluids. Engine fluids like oil and coolant can also go bad when they are not adequately maintained, expire past their shelf life, or exposed to extreme weather. This creates various issues within a vehicle, such as premature wear to components. Fluid contamination is unfortunately a common occurrence and can have a variety of consequences. For instance, if the engine oil becomes contaminated, the detergents in it can break down and cause premature wear on the internal engine components. So it's important to know the common ways to test fluids. Coolant can be tested using a refractometer, a hydrometer, or test strips. A refractometer assesses the moisture content of fluids, while a hydrometer measures their freezing point, and test strips indicate if the fluid or freeze protection is within an acceptable range. Oil should be checked by its feel and smell. For example, it should be replaced if it smells burnt. DEF can be tested through the use of test strips or by opening the cap and examining for odors, discoloration, or clumping. If any of these issues are present, it may be time to replace the fluid. Like coolant, DEF can also be tested using a refractometer to check the urea content. Another factor technicians should consider is the freezing point of the coolant and the diesel exhaust fluid. Technicians should know each fluid's standard freeze temperature and compare that to the temperature of where the vehicle is stored. It's important to note that the coolant's freeze point should always be 12 degrees Fahrenheit and can be measured with a hydrometer. By regularly testing your fluids and noting the shelf life and purchase date, you can help to ensure your vehicle's engine runs properly and minimize downtime.